Before working with Lightning Marketing, our leads were mostly referral and also JV partners. We really didn't do any paid traffic at all. We really didn't know what direction to even go in. What made me want to work with Lightning Marketing was a referral. Literally, somebody said, hey, listen, if you want to get into paid traffic, I know a really good company. They're based out of Los Angeles. I actually, got on the phone with Shant and explained what I was doing. I was in the insurance game back then and was really looking for new clients, looking for a new pool. Just what we were doing currently just wasn't enough to fill up our coffers. So he explained all his services, and because he had a referral, that made me feel a lot better that somebody actually edified him. Somebody who I really respected, who's doing a lot in the world of paid traffic and building quite a successful business. That's how I got going with Lightning Marketing. If there was anything that would make me hesitate with moving ahead with Lightning Marketing, it was just the whole concept of getting into the paid advertising space, Facebook and Instagram, just because you hear all the horror stories of people spending endless amount of money and not getting results. So that was the only thing in the back of my mind, was because I really hadn't been in that game for a long time. I was thinking, am I really going to be throwing money down the drain here by jumping into this world that seems so competitive? Everybody's doing it. Are my ads going to get lost in the social media world? Are they really going to actually bring me clients? I mean, that was probably my biggest fear was, is this really going to work? The journey I had with Lightning Marketing is once we went over pricing and went over basically a battle plan, I laid out what I was doing, and he had great knowledge because he had other clients. He was working with so many different clients that he literally had other clients that he said, hey, let us mimic what I'm doing with my bigger client here. We can do this on a small scale for you, and let us kind of do everything. What surprises me most about Lightning Marketing is their response time. This is really big because I've worked with other partners in marketing and things in the past, and when things weren't going great or there were hiccups in our system, sometimes it was difficult to get a hold of someone. But with Shant and his team, I mean, anytime there was a hiccup where our ad was not performing or our ad was shut down or leads weren't coming in, they were on it really quickly, and they were really good with the proactive communication. So I always felt like I was taken care of. I was just as important as any other client that he had. Now that we're working with Lightning Marketing, we have a consistent lead flow. I mean, from the time that we got started, we started seeing leads populated on our sales people's calendars. And that's the big thing, is filling up the calendar with appointments. And not only the appointments on the calendar, but we have a pretty good show up rate. So it is converting into business. It's paying for itself because every client that we have could be 3 or 4 or 5 more referral clients. Now, once you start getting business, the believability factor really goes up, and we're growing our business on a consistent week in, week out. We're making money, and that's the name of the game when you're doing marketing. We have easily made our money back with all the ad spends and everything that they're doing. It's nothing but a win-win for us. We did not have a giant ad spend. I mean, I think at our biggest, we were doing about $200 a day, which is not a giant ad spend. I mean, we were definitely a smaller account, but between that and startup capital, that was a pretty sizable investment for what we were doing that we put aside for paid traffic. However, we more than 5x'd our investment every single month. And this was just one aspect of the marketing plan that we had in our business, but this one was paying off. I would recommend Lightning Marketing to anyone who has ever thought about getting involved in paid traffic. If you've ever wanted to jump into that type of marketing, give these guys a shot. I'm just telling you, they're based here in the United States. They have great customer service. They're proactive with their communication. You're going to have a great experience. I highly recommend them to everybody. My name is John Humphrey. My company is JR Humphrey Consulting. I'm located in Phoenix, Arizona.